Hi everyone, and welcome back to my vlog where I talk about all topics related to my houseplants here in my apartment in Manhattan. These topics have a way of getting a little abstract, and so for today I wanted to keep it grounded by talking about one of my actual houseplants in particular. And so let's talk about my snake plant, Babs. If you know anything about the snake plant, you probably know that it's one of two common houseplants along with the ZZ plant that are regarded as basically indestructible. These guys can go months, if not years, with serious neglect and still come out okay. And that tends to make them popular in, say, the basic indoor landscaping of a particularly unpretentious office building. They're coated in this layer of waxy cuticles that almost evoke the laminated surface of, say, a temporary workplace ID, reinforcing the image one has of them as sort of quasi-disposable office fixtures, quietly sitting there and existing as the early morning cleaning staff vacuum the wall-to-wall carpeting and employees filter in. Because the snake plant has a very simple but also distinct and alluring shape, it's the sort of thing that pops up frequently in things like clip art. Alternatively, one imagines maybe dragging one of these things into one's Sims living room. That might be a fun vlog to do at some point. Plant Dad reacts to office clip art. All of this is to say that if my snake plant were a person, she would probably be, you know, Karen from finance. But as much as we associate these guys with bland background spaces, there are ways in which they're very beautiful and very alive. Snake plants, for one thing, are very powerful air purifiers. They convert carbon dioxide into oxygen even at night, and are very good at removing formaldehyde and carcinogens and stuff like that from the air. They also propagate on their own very quickly in ways that few common houseplants do. You can see she has some pups here and here. Part of the reason why I wanted to make this video now is because I'm planning on repotting these guys, and for me, these operations by no means guarantee success. What else? These guys are indigenous to the tropical rainforests of West and Central Africa, which, side note, does anybody ever talk about the role of indoor houseplants in the Columbian Exchange? Like most low-light tolerant plants, the snake plant can tolerate low light, but thrives and grows in the standard one-size-fits-all tropical houseplant, bright indirect light. And so for right now, she has prime real estate on my coffee table, you know, next to the Thomas Pynchon novel I haven't read yet, and whatever this is. But in the fall and the winter, I think I'm gonna put her and her pups, hopefully, in a darker corner of the room to enliven the space up a little bit. Like many fairly inexperienced plant dads, I'm certainly prone to overwatering my plants, and if we're being honest, I might have already killed one of her leaves this way. Though actually, she was in pretty bad condition when I bought her at one of the places on 28th Street, which of course begs the question of why I purchased her. But I mean, come on, I had to have her. If you're prone to also showing too much affection to your plants to the point of lethally overwatering them, it can be very frustrating to realize that the way to show love to your plant is really to neglect it. But sometimes we just have to learn that. It's really one of the fundamental life lessons that plants are capable of teaching us. That being said, one way you can show love to your snake plant is by washing the leaves every month or so. I use the standard water lemon juice mixture recommended by internet housewives, and as you can see, the leaves get these beautiful dark, deep, shiny green that looks really beautiful in the light. Also, Babs is my only houseplant right now that has any yellow on her, or at least that's supposed to have yellow on her. I could go on talking about Babs for hours, but I think I'll wrap things up here to keep this vlog tight. Once again, thank you so much for watching. Don't overwater your houseplants, and stay tuned for more houseplant related topics.